Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Coffee Thursday. So today, the mug of the day. Oh, it's backwards. I know it's backwards. Can you read what it says, even though it's backwards? This is my new mug. It says, if you can't read it backwards, it says, Happy Juice. There's actually... Am I going to spill? Because sometimes you think, do they really have anything in that cup? I have coffee. I really do have something in my cup. Do you ever wonder when people are on a talk show and they're drinking and you're like, what are they actually drinking? Is it water? Is it coffee? I just picked this up the other day. I was in Walmart. Do you ever have a day, everyone, do you ever have a day where you're just like, you know what? I need to buy something for me. Anybody have those days? Well, the other day I was in Walmart. I saw this mug and I said, you know what? I need a new mug for my Coffee Thursdays. So here it is. Happy Juice, coffee. It's what brings me pleasure in the morning. It what turns the bear into a puppy. So today is going to be a good day. Reason why. I literally had planned in my mind what I was going to say today, a devotional, scripture verse, everything planned, and I sat down on my desk to get ready to prepare to bring that to you. And on my desk, I had this sitting there, and I know it's backwards. It says, I am a giant slayer. It says, I am a giant slayer, and it's literally sitting on my desk. Normally, it's over here, back here, where I don't really ever pay attention. And I sat down on my desk, and it was sitting on my desk. And I probably moved it by accident yesterday and didn't really realize. Doesn't matter why. Anyways, when I sat down on my desk, I felt the Lord say, that's got to be your devotional today. Not what you had planned, but that's got to be your devotional today. So, everyone, please know, I'm completely winging this right now. I have no idea, but I know that this has got to be, somebody out there needs to hear this today. I know I did. As soon as I sat down, I was like, this is the perfect day for that reminder to be in my brain. So maybe this is going to speak to somebody today. You are a giant slayer, and so I'm going to wing the devotion this morning. We are going to go to the story of David and Goliath, 1 Samuel 17, and we're going to talk about that today. I do want to just, what do you think of my shirt? Do you love it? This is from my daughter's company. I just have to give a little shout out to her. Isn't it cute? Only yours dies. Only yours dies. I will put a link to her Facebook page and her Instagram page in the comments. Cute, isn't it? I love it. This color is called Fog. Just saying. She's got all kinds of cool colors. Okay. I am a giant slayer. Today, somebody needs to hear this. Okay, so most of us know, if you have kind of any, Sunday school-ish knowledge, you know the story of David and Goliath, right? Okay, 1 Samuel 17. We're winging it. Are you ready? The story of David and Goliath. So we have this guy named David. Now we know that David eventually becomes king, but right now he is just kind of like a young teenage-ish boy. Maybe not teenage, but like he's just considered a boy at this point, okay? So he's actually coming to check on his brothers who are fighting the Philistines, but they're not really fighting. They're literally standing at a standstill because Goliath is chirping at them like, you guys need to come fight me. Come on, come beat me. If you can beat me, we'll be your slaves, we'll be your servants. If we beat you, you be our servants. It's kind of like this back and forth chirping. And the Israelites are like scared, skinny. They are literally standing there shaking in their boots. And Jesse, David's dad, tells David, go check on your brothers, bring them some food, let me know what's happening at the battle lines. So David shows up. And he's like, why are you guys letting this Philistine degrade our God? Like, David has this incredible faith in God and is just like, why are you seriously standing here and letting the Philistines just chirp you? Like, what's the deal? Okay, so that's kind of the premise of the story. There's a whole lot more that goes to it. But again, today, we're winging it, okay? So I'm just going to paraphrase completely the story. So David's like, you know what? I'm going to fight him. I'm going to do it. If you guys are too afraid, I'm going to do it. And as the story goes, everybody's like, no, you can't. You're too young. The brothers are like, who do you think you are? And then King Saul says, okay, if you're going to do this, then I'm going to give you my armor to wear. So he tries to put David into Saul's armor. Now, if you guys know history-wise, armor is literally built to fit as your body. Like it's made, custom made for your body. So imagine David trying to fit into somebody else's armor, okay? It's not going to happen. It's not going to work. So he couldn't do it, and he finally just says, you know what, this isn't happening. I'm just going to pick up a slingshot and a couple of stones. Well, everybody is like laughing at him. All the Philistines are laughing. Goliath is laughing at him. Like, who do you think you are? You're actually going to come at me. Goliath says, you're actually going to come at me with stones? Like, what is that? So he does it. He goes. He, ding. Do you like the sound effects? He whips the stone at Goliath, and he let me just give you a scripture verse that I want to read to you. So David said to the Philistines, you come against me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, who you have defiled. This day the Lord will deliver you into my hands. So, verse 47, chapter 17, I love this. He says, all who have gathered here will know that it is not by sword or by spirit that the Lord saves, for the battle is the Lord's, and he will give you into my hands. What I want you to know is, in that moment, David slings his sling, hits David in the head, hits Goliath, in the head. Knocks this guy down. This guy is a giant, okay? Like, he is like, I forget how many feet. Again, remember, we're winging this. I forget studying wise. I think he's like 8 or 9 feet tall. His sword alone weighed like 130 pounds. Like, this guy is a monstrous being. David takes some stones, wings it at the guy, knocks him down, and then David goes to him. Now, I want you to remember this part. If you don't remember anything about this devotional, I want you to remember this part. David knocked him down with the stone, okay? Goliath was still not dead, okay? He knocked him down. He was kind of like probably knocked unconscious or knocked silly at the very best. David literally has to go from his place where he hit through the stone, and he has to now approach the giant, okay? He has to picture that if it's, I don't know how many feet it would be, doesn't matter, but every footstep would be, oh my goodness, am I going to make it before he gets up, okay? He bravely goes towards Goliath. He takes Goliath's own sword, okay? And he takes it and he, sorry kids who are watching, he decapitates Goliath. People, I am a giant slayer. Can I encourage any of you out there who are struggling today? Oh my gosh. If you are having any kind of like facing a situation, I mean, we're all facing COVID, I know. Some of us are dealing with horrible anxiety and depression. Some of us are dealing with fear. And it may not have anything to do with COVID. It may have, maybe you're teaching your kids at school, at home, and you're ready to like, okay? I get the anxiety. I get all the emotions, all the feelings that so many people are going through right now. God is our God, and he is all powerful. And when we lean on him, just as David did, he said, my God will be able to accomplish this. And through this, God will get the glory. It's not going to be that people are going to say, oh, look at how David is and how awesome he is and how strong he is. No, they are going to know that David literally did this with some stones, okay? He knocked him down with some stones. this is impossible for man to do. But with God's strength, God will get the glory to get him through. He had to approach the giant. He got him knocked down, but he didn't walk away. He didn't just win the battle. He won the war. He killed Goliath. He went forward and took Goliath's own sword and made sure that the giant was dead. Okay? God can complete, oh my goodness, God can complete the whole, like he can bring you complete peace in the battle. He can bring you complete victory in the battle. Okay? Not just knocking it down, but giving complete victory in it. You too can be a giant slayer. I want to read you a scripture verse from Deuteronomy. And we have, I mean, I don't know about you, but I've seen this scripture verse posted on Instagram, Facebook constantly. And sometimes we hear it and we hear it and we hear it and it just kind of goes in one ear and out the other. But this morning I just felt, along with the stone, I am a giant slayer. I need to share this verse with you. Deuteronomy 31 verse 6. Be strong. Can you write in the comments, be strong? Be strong and courageous. Do not fear. Write it in the comments. Do not fear. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid of them. For the Lord your God, he is the one who goes with you. He will not leave you. He will not forsake you. The battle is the Lord's. Give it over to him and be a giant slayer. Pick up that stone, approach the giant, and don't fear, because God goes with you. Everyone who is watching today, I pray, this encourages you today. Like, blew me away this morning, sitting down at my office, looking at that, I'm like, God, this is exactly what I needed today. I pray that somebody today just was able to take this in, and that you can walk today in the confidence in knowing that God goes with you on the journey, that you, can I just say it? Everybody mark in the comments, I am a giant slayer. Can we do that today? Be strong and courageous. You are a giant slayer. Get your happy juice. Life will be good. Thank you everyone for joining. I pray this encouraged you today. I pray that God spoke to you through this word today. Thank you everyone. God bless. Go about your day. Have your head held high and be like, dang, I am a giant slayer. Okay? Bye-bye everyone. God bless.